And now, coming live from Hunstock Midwest 2026, it's the Outdoor Show with your hosts, Scott Biscobang, and the serial killer himself, Dan Infall, with special guest, Jared SCHEFFLER from WHITETAIL Adrenaline, and of course, the guy that should never ever be on camera. We got Drew, the producer.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us for the third or fourth time here today. And now we've got Jared SCHEFFLER in the booth and Dan Infall, Bunting Beast. You might have seen him and I together in a couple things once or twice before, or every stinking week. Every stinking week, right? So here we are at Hunstock Midwest 2026. What do you guys think so far?
Well, I think that intro was, I liked it.
I know.
You're good. You're good. I mean, I had an air guitar going for a second, and then your voice kicked in, and I was like, whoa. It's quite an intro.
That's one of a few talents I have.
One of very few. But,
Exactly.
Ouch. So what do you think so far?
I like it.
Your first Hunstock.
Yeah.
And you're going to be coming out to Hunstock Northeast with us.
I am, and I heard that you're the driver. And I got to stay with you two, hooligan? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, we're going to have a wild time.
So are you still okay with me tricking you into coming?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I kind of figured that from the beginning, but yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, we talked to you at the Dells. I mean, that's kind of when it all started, right?
There was a little bit of discussion there, and it's hard to get me to do a summer show and stuff. I mean, it gets older, and our booth isn't really just like a go up in 10-minute booth. So it's like, it's a lot, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, your booth is like, it's always at every show. It's like next level compared to everybody else.
It's next level heavy too.
Yeah. For sure. So, I mean, so far on a Friday, that's a little hot and steamy. The crowd has been fantastic.
I think so, too.
You just had a seminar.
Yes.
And it looked like it was a full house over there for you.
Yeah, it was pretty busy.
Dan and I had one a little bit earlier this afternoon at 12:45, and at first there was like maybe a dozen people there, and Dan's like, well, what are we going to talk about? With this many people, because we usually do Q&A style, so we really kind of leave it.
Yeah, usually the place is packed, and when we first went up there was nobody, but they came filtering in pretty quick.
10 minutes, it filled up. I mean, and the bleachers and everything, it was good.
Yeah. It was still like, questions were a little slow.
Yeah.
I think we need a better crowd tomorrow, so
if you guys are watching, make sure you come with some good questions. And don't be shy, because how many people, you had a line of people then that came up afterwards.
Yeah, because they don't want to ask you in front of everybody.
Right, I got a question, but I was a little embarrassed to say it in front of everybody. Like, we're all in this together,
I think tomorrow I'm going to be like, you! What's your question?
Yeah. Everybody sitting here needs a question. Right. Starting with you. Yeah, you. I can tell you want to ask one. Not really, but.
All right, you're hired, Jared. You're doing crowd control.
I can do short bursts of what I just did there. I can't, I mean, he's the one that needs to be doing it. Is it Andrew? Is that what
okay. When you were looking over there, I was looking at the screen, and then I got confused as to which way. Yeah. What am I doing?
What exactly?
Sign me up. Yeah, I'll do it. That's fine.
All right, he's in. He doesn't know what, but
he could do like an auctioneer voice. All right, taking bids on the question. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, Jared's got a job for you tomorrow. You're hired.
No.
Finally, I'm gonna get paid this weekend.
I didn't mean no like that.
But Dan, what do you think so far? I mean, what are your impressions of Hunstock Midwest at this point?
It's been pretty fun. Been having a blast, walking around, talking to people.
Yeah.
Doing what I do best, letting other people run the booth, and I just go walk around and talk.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, Chris asked me earlier, he goes, so Dan actually sell anything back there? I'm like, no. And he just stands
what are you talking about? I sold more shirts than anybody when I told everybody they could have one for $10.
Right.
And Lou's like, you sold my whole stock.
The whole stock of those green shirts that he's wearing right there. We're all out for this weekend.
I was like,
already.
from now on, we got to sell these things for cost. I mean, we got to just give them to people. I want people to wear them and have them, and And he's like, "You're not much of a businessman."
But the world is a better place,
Right.
If everybody's wearing a Hunting Bee shirt.
Right.
So
You know,
we all get
I
to
think
go
if
on.
we could get like 10% of Wisconsin to start wearing Hunting Bee shirts, we could probably end world hunger. We could, you know, like cure cancer.
Definitely some major world problems could be solved.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
throw in some Whitetail Adrenaline shirts, and I mean, I think we could solve all the things.
Well, crap!
Global
I forgot he was
warming.
on here. Now he knows about our $10 shirt trick.
Right.
I'm not dropping my prices to $10. That cotton, I had to work hard for that.
I think we could end world hunger if everybody wore a Hunting Beast and a Whitetail Adrenaline shirt. Yeah. And then, so sounds good. Works for me. What has stood out to you in about this show compared to some of the other shows that, and you've done a lot over the years?
it breathes.
Yeah.
You know, it's because you got this building here, then you got a little walk, and you got things on the way to the walk. You can visit, you know, there's the pavilion out there. You got food over here. It breathes. You know, there's room. You know, and it's with the outdoor. Yeah, it's more of a festival.
You can walk up to Jared Scheffler and talk to him. You can walk up to Lanny Benoit and talk to him.
Yeah.
It's not like there's 10 million people around them. It's just it's our people.
Yeah.
You know, everybody that we all admire and watch in our niche of hunting
Right.
is here in one building, and that's unheard of.
Yeah, it's never happened that I've seen before. Not that lineup.
Yeah.
You know, I
Even
mean,
back
last
in
night
this-
I met John for the first time. I'd never met John before.
John Eberhard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Super nice guy.
Yeah,
He'll talk
super
to you
nice
forever,
guy. I've never met him before, but
Dan's
I mean,
best
his
friends
name's
with him.
been very, but our paths have never crossed. But that's the same with a lot,
right.
I mean, but yeah, to have all that much in one location is, it's unheard of.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
THP, Barry Wenzel.
Yeah.
Boom, under one house. Rick Labby, Lanny Benoit. Boom, one house. Jared Scheffler, Dan Infall. Billy Moles. We got Derek Dixon. I mean, just Dan Wagner right next to us. Just so many great people to come and talk to and spend time with. And the amount of seminars. Bernie Behringer's doing seminars. There's so many people. And this isn't something you want to just come out for one day. This is
So
something
you can, but
you can for sure.
I mean, there's not if that's what you have.
Right. If that's
But
absolutely.
it is a fun weekend.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason there's so many people camping here.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is it's almost like a summer deer camp, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It has that kind of vibe and the flow and just the overall attitude of everybody. Just having fun.
You get your your show thing where you get to learn some stuff and find some products and stuff. But at the same time, it's like coming and just hanging out. It's a party,
Right.
It's our
Right.
people.
Exactly. That's perfect way of describing it.
Jared, what are you talking about at your seminars?
Ground hunting.
Yeah.
Yes. I forgot to hit it off. I'm here to talk about hunting whitetails from the sky. no, ground hunting.
That's your thing for sure.
I actually did no prep for it, and I get up. I'm like, we're gonna do this off the fly.
I had somebody come up to me and they go, "What do you think of Jared Scheffler? He hunts them off the ground, and you say you got to hunt them out of beds and stuff. And is he like and you like at odds?" And I go, "Not everybody hunts the same, man." It's
There's
funny how people kind of read that shit. you know?
Yeah. Well, I was this last week. I think it was. I was on discussing stuff. I actually think the best of both worlds isn't like a hybrid.
Right.
Like,
Right.
how many times have I been out there on the ground and I'm like, that's where you'd want to sit.
Yeah.
And I'd probably kill one in the next couple of days.
That's what I told the guy. I told the guy.
hybrid.
I said, if you shouldn't be looking at am I right or is he right? You should be looking at what does he do that can help me, and what do I do that can help you, and what does John Eberhard do that can help you, and what does Lanny Benoit do that can help you.
Yep.
And you should probably be trying to get a little piece of everybody.
Yep.
And what don't work for you, throw out the window.
Right.
And it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means for your style and the way you hunt, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
There's not a person here
That's perfectly said.
that is saying this is how you do it. There's not a person. Nobody doing a seminar says this is how you do it. This is the only way to do it.
kill big bucks
way. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's talking about what works for them.
Yeah, if you look, you got them all right here. All these leaders in the hunting like video world, right? And if you look at them, all the people who are leaders, all these guys in these small YouTube channels and stuff want to be us, right? And if they mimic us, they try to be Jared Scheffler, they try to beat Neanderthal, and they shouldn't do that. Because if you look at the leaders in this industry, every one of them is extremely unique because they develop their own style,
their own niche.
And what you do is you look at what everybody does and you find what works for you, and you develop your own niche
within that.
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Right, because not everybody's hunting the same kind of ground in that either.
There's a lot of when you started talking about like Laney Benoit, and that's a whole different part of the country. I've never hunted out there, but it's like you grab a little bit here, grab a little bit here, this, and that's maybe terrain, but then you got hunt style. Obviously, they're trackers, and then you got what you do, and then you bring it all together, and that's where it's like a hybrid is. Well, it's going to be super adaptable.
Yeah, you don't have to track deer to learn something. I mean, you can learn something about what he knows about tracks and snow that helps you as a hunter who hunts out of a tree stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's just such a diverse group here, and so much you can learn.
Yeah,
I agree. 100%.
It's a lot packed into one location.
It's a vibe. This show is definitely a vibe like you don't normally get. I mean, how many times have you gone to a show and then you turn the corner, or you go into a separate room, and then it's like, boy, this is kind of a downer in here. They're selling windows and gutters and things like that, and you're like, man, I was just having a lot of fun in that room talking to all these people, and then I turn the corner, and this is what I got to see. I got somebody trying to sell me windows for my house. Like, what?
Last deer show is that I had a guy grab me and start trying to sell me asphalt.
Yeah, right.
For my driveway.
Yeah,
Sir, do you have a gravel driveway? I think you need asphalt. Yeah. I had a word for him that sounded similar to asphalt.
So
I was just thinking, as you said that, I was just thinking, for those that don't know, I live in Iowa now. Well, they got a lot of gravel roads in Iowa. Mm-hmm. So when you were talking about, I'm like, damn, there's a lot of roads that aren't even paved, but I'm fine with it. Like,
Yeah, now he wants me to do my driveway. You're not even doing your roads that way.
Yeah, right.
So how has that transition been for you, honestly, from Wisconsin
to
Iowa?
I had spent enough time in Iowa. I was in the process, of doing a full move almost a decade ago. Yeah. And then, of course, it's like, no, I need to get this project edited. Can't happen now, so.
Sure. So you are in Iowa now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you're loving it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. And I didn't move there. I specifically was like, I'm not moving there for the deer. It can be way down here on the list, but I'm glad that's probably why it's been smooth and I've enjoyed it, is because because I don't watch I don't do, so if there's no point in me being there other than hunting season if it's only hunting, right? So it's like I had to think about it quite a bit, and I was like, no, I've always liked it there.
Sure.
So, and of course, I've come back to Wisconsin here a couple of times recently, and it's like in the summer, it's like, oh God, it's beautiful here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a special place.
Right. I mean, the Midwest in general.
Yeah.
It's just it's a great place. So. But, I don't want to keep you too much longer here. Did you try the cheese?
I did. I had to have a second slice because it was so good.
That was good cheese.
It wasn't good enough to trade out for a booner, Dan. But
right, exactly.
You said 10, I didn't.
Huh?
You said 10, I didn't.
Right.
You said the cheese was a 10.
Oh, yeah, I said it was a 10, but I didn't know that.
You didn't know my rules.
I didn't know
keep
your
those rules quiet until after you eat them.
Yeah, well, I need to know the rules up front if I'm going to rate something.
It was really good cheese. And paired with those candy peppers.
That's it right there.
I mean,
those
you can
peppers
make a sandwich
are the best.
of that.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I mean, I'd stack a sandwich with like 2 inches high with that stuff, and no bread.
No bread.
Yeah. I just fill my hand up and suck it out of my hand. It was so good.
All right, we're going off the rails here a little bit, but all right, Jared, I know you got other things to do. The show's kind of getting close to wrapping up. I think 6 o'clock. They're doing door prizes. Is
Really?
that right? Is it 6 or is that 7?
Oh, that means Jason Wicks is going to be on stage right after that.
Jason Wicks is sitting down with us tomorrow morning here.
Is he?
Yeah. So if you want to join in on that too.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
We talked to him earlier. A lot of fun. All right, Jared. Thanks a lot for dropping in.
Yes.
And,
thank you both.
Looking forward to spending time with you in Massachusetts
Absolutely.
in a couple of weeks too.
Absolutely.
See what kind of
It's going to be a good time
out there.
Hopefully none.
You're coming along on the hunt too, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So some lucky winner is going to, well, 2 lucky winners from Hunstock are going to win a chance to hunt with me, Jared, and a few other real big names, and stay in camp with us.
Right. In Massachusetts.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts,
That's awesome.
That's going to be a blast.
You ever hunt out there?
No, I've never done the Northeast. It's been on my list for
Sure.
20 plus years, but it just never, you know how it is. The fall comes and it's like,
That Mountain Laurel is
Jesus.
something else.
2
Yeah,
buck
I've
tags, so
heard.
bring your semi-automatic muzzle loader.
I've been talking to them Woodman
You doing
guys.
both?
No, Woodman.
Oh, the Woodman, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do too, because I don't want to travel.
Yeah.
I mean, that place is, how do I say nice? Nazis. If you get caught with a muzzle loader over there and it's not cased, they'll arrest you.
Yeah.
You got to have your lead balls in a locked box.
Okay, I better get up to speed before I come out there because it sounds like some hairy.
Yeah.
Normally throw it in a case. Okay.
I don't know how much they enforce that crap, but I've seen some. It's just way different than it is here, where guns are a culture. Right. That's my point.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nugs. Yep. The nugs are our culture. So, all right. We'll go ahead and wrap it up, and let's enjoy the rest of this show.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.